Welcome back. A do or die situation for both the teams, SM Fighters and LA Lions. SM Fighters winning the toss, deciding to bowl first, and here comes Manan to bowl the very first over. Another one, and that's going to be a long chase for Bhairav, but the ball will win. So good start there by LA Lions. They realize that they need to have runs on the board to make sure that it's a clean swipe in this game. But SM Fighters, Shaumik Gandhi and Rupen Zaveri. The first ball way outside the leg stump. So the wide and that 4 runs, and then it was a wonderful shot. But a lots more in the store for this game, especially Rupen and Shaumik. Good timers of the ball. How well are they going to utilize the power play? That's much better now from Manan. Another one that is into the deep covers region. Gets a single here. Rupen Zaveri to face the first ball, and that will be a dot ball as well. So after that first 2 deliveries, I think he's come back in the line and the length that he is generally used to bowl. This wicket will be very important, and that will be another ball that will straight go to the fielder. So first over, 10 runs, and a lot more that is yet to be witnessed, yet to be seen. A do or die situation for both the teams. They both are on the points table with 2 points. Whoever wins this plays the final. Jay Shah comes in. A big appeal, and he's given him the only point that sticks. Will he go for a review? Yes, he does. 11 for the loss of 1 wicket. Second over in progress. A big wicket. Shomik Gandhi caught right in front of the stumps, and the LBW appeal was eventually reviewed after the review was asked for. And that's going to be a white ball. "13 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Another one that's straight to the fielder. But what an over this has been. And surprisingly, there are 3 wide deliveries. 2 balls legit, out of which 1 is wicket. Oh, that's again beauty. Just teasing the line outside the off stump to the batsman Rishabh Shah. Bang on, pretty bang on. Three more deliveries to go in this over. Straight to the fielder. Gets a single here. What a fantastic atmosphere here at the Soma Cricket Ground. The first match, good win for E Pooja Blasters. Finally 1 win in this cricket league. But important is this one, a do or die for both the teams. And he's the key man, Rupen Zaveri. He needs to get runs from his bat today. On the other end, it's Rishabh Shah who's taken that promotion with a sense of responsibility and came 1 down to bat today. Another good delivery, just little movement in the air. 2 overs gone, 16 for 1. back to the attack, and the hunt of wicket will continue. They are hunting wickets now because that's the only way they can put the opposition in pressure, especially Rupen Zaveri. They'll be trying to target him as much as they can. Long chase, and it will be cut off in the boundary. Well, what's happening here? It did hit the stumps, so they want to review it. Manan wants to review this time. They had to take a chance because when that appeal was made for that run out, it was Rupen Zaveri who was short of the crease. And everybody knows he is the key batsman for LA Lions, Rupen. Onto the leg side, just a quick single here. Rishabh Shah and Rupen both are fast runners between the wicket. And they understand the importance of Rupen's wicket. So anything that is, around him, they will always go for a DRS. They will always ask for a review. There is no two ways about it. Rishabh promoted up the order today. Came in one down batter. Oh, that one's in the air, and Bhairav never had a chance on that one, but was in the air for quite some time. Not a great start, I would say, the way generally Rupen Shawmek has done. Early wicket for him, and he had to return back to the dugout. But it is Rupen and Rishabh, and this man is very important. Oh, that once again. The oohs and ahs moment will come in. End of 3 overs, 21 for 1. Jaisha, the one who got the breakthrough and the one who is looking for a breakthrough again. Oh, that one's in the air, and that's gone miles into that boundary. He's picked it up so nicely. And he's such a great timer of the ball. You will get to know why am I saying this. Look at that. The ball just pitches onto that middle stump. And the way he picks it up, that, oh, lovely. Charming to eyes whenever he comes out to bat and plays shots like that. Another one outside the off stump, and that's gone. Punches the ball with so much power and good timing on that. It's unbelievable what Rupen brings to the table, brings to this 22 yards. A little short of the length, but then look at that. A little leaning forward, stretching himself, and plays that shot with so much accuracy. 2 boundaries back to back. Jay Shah feeling the heat. That will be a wide ball. That's what happens after the bowler gets hit for 2 boundaries. He does not want to bowl anything under the bat of Rupen Zaveri. Oh, that's a classic. What a wonderful cover drive, and boundary number 3 in this over. This is what he is known to play, and this is what he always plays. You cannot keep Rupen Zaveri silent for a long time. An over-pitch delivery, and given the right treatment, even the fielder at the deep covers could not stop that. The ball went like a tracer bullet. Another one. No, says Rupen. Rishabh is back safe. Full toss ball again. I think this time he will go and charge it up. And a single to end the over. 36 after the end of 4. The maximum scorers, Rupen Vineet, stands up to the table. Rupen Zaveri, Karan Zaveri, Rishabh Shah, the regulars on the list. With the wickets, Vivek Zaveri, Rajiv Gokani, Arham Dalal, Manan Shah and Vishal Shah. "36 for 1 after the end of 4. Think it's going to be a wide ball, but we'll have to wait for the umpire's call. Just in case if there is a little bit of pad on it, then he will call it a leg by. Yes, he calls it a leg by. It was not a wide ball. A little bit of pads on that. There is one more over after this of power play. So you got a lot of action awaiting still, because you cannot keep this batsman silent, because he loves to be violent. Another sweep shot, just one bounce into the boundary. Unione Ashapura boundary. Rupen Zaveri, beauty you. Every time you've given us that entertainment with the plethora of shots that you have on your bat that just comes on clicking out of the camera. This is just fantabulous batting. A match that is important for both the teams. A do-or-die situation for both the teams. Then you gotta pad up. You gotta roll up your sleeves and take that extra bit of responsibility on your shoulders and deliver what Rupen is doing right now in the center. Rishabh playing a perfect block, getting singles, giving it to Rupen. As far as you have a man standing there and you don't have wickets losing on the other side, he is up to play freely. Yet another single here. 43 for 1. Last ball of this over. 43 for 1. Ah, that's close. Very close to that off stump, but he plays it very well. Gets out of the way. 5 overs have been bowled, and it's 43 for 1. The last over of power play. Jay Shah. Another one that is hit into the gap, and that should also be a run saved for the team. They're not trying to hit it too hard, just placing the ball into the gaps. But when it's Rupen Zaveri, you don't know what the next move of Rupen will be. That is beauty. And all the people in the dugout of LA Lions must have skipped a beat. They know the importance of this player. They know what he can bring to the table. They know that he has to wait and bat. It's going to be a big wicket for SM Fighters if they're able to pick one. Another one, and this time he nicks it. Big wicket for SM Fighters. And they've got their man, Rupen Zaveri. What a lovely swing. A little movement in the air. Similar case happened in the previous ball, and again he hits it. And again he tries to play that ball outside the off stump and pays the price, a big price for the team, where everybody was expecting him to bat, get runs, and look at that clever bowling, and what a catch by Kayan Barucha behind the stumps, and they know they've got big man, a big fish in the pond. Sahil comes out to bat. Big wicket. Rupen Zaveri back in the dugout. Last over of the power play. There's so many things that have happened. We've seen some good shots from Rupen's bat. We've seen boundaries. We've seen a growth of the score as well. But that wicket was very important. They've got a first slip now, going aggressive. Well bowled, Jay. Got a lot of pat on the back for the efforts that Jay has put in. The pace, the movement in the air, a little bit of swing, bowling on the right areas, right line. It's all worked out fantastically for Jay Shah. In the air and gone. One more wicket. One more wicket in this over. What's happening out here? LA Lions in big trouble. Arham takes an easy catch. Wicket number 3. What a spell by Jay Shah. What a spell. On the leg side, wanted to flick it, went up in the air, and Arham making no mistake. The 6 overs, what we have witnessed, a do or die situation. SM fighters just fighting this out. Clearly leaving a message that nothing can stop us. We are always up. Spell that was started by Manan and Jay Shah. What an overs that he has bowled. In the previous over, he got 2 wickets. The very important one was Rupen Zaveri. And then the second wicket on the last ball of this over. And before that, early wicket had also come in with Soumya Gandhi. Mahir comes out to bowl. Inside edge. And again, a direct hit was required. But the batsman's in and safe. Every wicket from here on, it's going to be very important because they'll have to play very carefully. Right now you see a good score. I mean, if you are talking as per the numbers on the scoreboard in the power play, I think it's a great number. 46, they've done well. Misfield, but they will still take a single only. So if you're talking about how is the score, it's a pretty decent score at a current run rate of 7.46. But now, if they do not capitalize on this particular run rate, then it is obvious to dip down, because even the batters who are coming in needs to understand that 170 or 175 plus is a fightable total at this point in time. A big appeal. And Kayan saying that he's got some bat on it. Of course, the wicket keepers have the best view behind the stumps, especially in such close calls. This one's in the air, and that will be also into the gap. Rishabh Shah gets that boundary. 50 up for LA Lions with that boundary. And this is the run rate that they need to continue. Find the right gaps. Was a good shot from Rishabh. And into the gap as well. Oh, lovely spin. Look at the spin there. The wicket is a very good turning track today. We've not just seen now, but I think right from the first match, right from the spinners that have come in. I mean, we saw Rajiv spinning quite a bit. We saw Avnish. A lot of bowlers that I can name right now. And one from Mahir as well. Spun a long way. Another one into the slot, and that should only be a single. End of the over. 7 overs gone, and it is 52 for 3. It's spinning a mile. Another long chase for Bhairav, and he does it well. See you on the 15th. All the best. 54 for 3. Shamik comes out to bowl. Shamik Shah has been introduced into the attack. Full toss ball again, and it's placed into the gap as well. What a save! Great fielding effort. This is a full toss ball, and it was placed towards that covers region, but look at that stretch. Dives and then again realizes the ball might touch the rope, then again runs and saves that one. Here's a long chase for Bhairav. He's been a busy man on the field today. 57 for 3, couple of one delivery now remaining in this 8th over. Full toss ball onto the leg side and straight to the fielder. $60 for 3, 8 overs gone. Yet another full toss ball, and that just plays it on the leg side. Huh? And SM fighters were very clear that the moment they won the toss, they are going to bowl first. They'll come out to chase, whatever the score may be. Three more deliveries to go. Just a single here. Another one carefully played and directed. Good decision of not going for that run. Vishal Shah completely refusing. A bit of a smile on Rishabh's face. This time they will run. This time they will go for that run. And that's also going to be the end of 9 overs, 64 for 3. Another over, and Manan comes to bowl that one, probably exhausting his spell now, because this is the 4th over that is bowling. And I think the effort will be to take a wicket here, just to get himself back. Bat and pad. Let's put that first slip also in place, just in case that edge that might go behind the stump, so the slip fielder is in place. That one's again into the gap. think is done with a spell. 4 overs, 26 runs given, and a decent spell, I would say. 10 overs gone, 70 for 3, and it's time for drinks. Runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 10 overs have been bowled. So now Bhairav has been brought to the attack, and I think that's a perfect game plan where Manan has completed his spell, and he gets the most experienced veteran Bhairav to the attack. Starts off the one on to the leg side. Should get a single only. What a spell that he bowled in the previous day of the match on 3rd of December at Air India ground. Picked up 4 wickets, and we were all waiting for his fifer to happen. But will he continue the same streak today? "72 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, 3 more. But important is how Bhairav is going to show his attack, because again, the one who bowls cross seam in the air and no one close. This is where he's very strong at. Change of pace, change of line, change of angle, and that's why I called him the most experienced veteran of cricket at Malabar Hill Club. A bit straight to the fielder, no chance there for the run. Right into the slot this time, and a pretty silent one with 5 singles. End of 11 overs at 75 for 3. Well, the game changer Vivek Dalal has come to the crease. The one who always gets extra adrenaline rush into any moment of the game. Vivek Dalal. Interesting to watch what he can deliver today. Onto the offside. It's going to be another couple of runs. Long chase there. I think some fly must have caught his eye. Vivek was off with his run up, and suddenly Rishabh says, wait. Onto the offside. Once again, Bhairav with that throw. Direct hit was required. But a good run in the end. "79 for 3. Couple of deliveries more in this over. Vishal Shah, Rishabh. Another one that just punches there, and it's a long chase. Good fielding though. Couple of runs added now. Vishal. The idea over here is to find gaps as well, and they're doing it pretty well. 81 for 3 in just 12th over. That's a good platform that is set for them to ride on the death overs in a pacey manner. Right now, if you're talking about 81, projected score will show below 150, but then it's T20 game. It's something that you cannot write a script, in advance. Couple of overs and they are back in the game with the runs that they can get on the table. I think it's just a matter of playing smart cricket, playing aggressive cricket at the death overs. Right now it's 12 gone, 82 for 3. And now beginning the new over. Oh, that's again very clever running. Good running between the wickets. Shah. That's a good one, but straight to the fielder. But they will still run that single. So SM Fighters must be happy right now with the way things are progressing. Because as far as you're not giving big runs and you're controlling that with singles, doubles, you're still doing fine. Another one slow in pace. Another single here. Couple of more to be bowled. I think with this, no more, 3 more deliveries to be bowled. Mirish again. Right now SM Fighters are trying their bowling options. Whoever can get a breakthrough. Slower one picked up nicely, but straight to the fielder. Straight to Vivek. Because in the second innings you have Saurabh Zaveri, who is such a class bowler. So they need to get to a total where they can put some pressure if they lose a couple of wickets. Because there is a long batting lineup that you have if you've seen SM Fighters. That's the reason LA Lions would be looking at reaching at a total which is decent enough for them to create that kind of a pressure with the bowlers that they have. You have Rishabh, you have Saurabh Zaveri. You've got others who can pitch in with some good overs, good spells. And it's very important for Rishabh to bat on like this. 13 overs gone, 88 for 3. Another over to begin, and somewhere down the line they must be feeling the heat because runs is what matters at this point in time, and LA Lions have not been able to come out of that shell where it has been nicely guarded right now with SM fighters around. Full toss ball, and I think it will be a no ball as well, called by the umpire. Yes, he does. So a free hit for Rishabh. Will he make good use of it? This is what has happened. Extras have been a problem, because no matter good spells that you bowl, but if you bowl extras, it's also going to give you an extra run, extra ball. Everything is +1 there. 92 for 3 and still counting. Still not up to that 100 mark, and still waiting long. Another single. This one's in the air and chance of a catch. What a catch this is! Brilliantly taken from Mahir. It's not an easy one to take something like that on their own follow through. Oh, lovely effort. And what else do you want to pick that big wicket of Rishabh Shah? Wanted to loft it, did not connect quite well, but oh, what a catch. Look at the stretch. Look at that stretch. Oh. Wonderful. Couple of deliveries more and that big wicket of Rishabh Shah coming in. Not that you expected it to happen so early, but what a catch that was from Mahir. You would not want to go for a run. Do not take that risk. Ankur is the new man in. Ankur Zaveri. Vishal Shah. Last ball of this over. Oh, that spun a mile again. He was lucky enough to get hold of that. With couple of runs again on the board, and it's 95 for 4 after 14 overs. For 4, and here's the contest. Shamik Shah and Vishal Shah. First ball single. Wickets going at the right intervals was again the key factor for this performance. Couple of overs that they need has to be the best for them. Oh, this was missed by everybody. Vishal Shah wanted to hit that, but he missed it, and that will go for a boundary. Bhairav again, he's been a busy man on the field. 103 for 4. And that's going to be yet another over where he's looking for one more boundary. I think that's again where he wanted to cut that, slice that towards the backward point region. Missing the line. this one's in the air, someone coming under it, and will he get that confidently? Almost had it in his hands, and the ball just popped out at the last moment. A great try, but not a great finish to that catch. "15 overs gone, and it's 105 for 4. Once again, it's Bhairav. Onto the leg side again. Good work by Kayan Barucha. Not easy life of a wicket keeper. They have to continuously keep on shuffling, jumping, alert on every ball, especially the ones that goes towards the leg side. And what a wicket! This is why this man is great in so many ways. Experience backs him up, but more than that, it's his presence of mind, that where the batsman's footwork is going, where I should be bowling, what are the changes that I need to do, and it just happens in a flash of seconds. Look at that. The moment he knew that he's going to shuffle, he just followed the batsman. Look at that. Oh, middle stump gone. Bhairav celebrating at the end, and why not? Another big blow to LA Lions. A wicket that was important. Set batsman Vishal Shah sent back to the dugout. Sumit Gupta walks in. Onto the leg side. Great work from Kayan again. What happens when you stop these kind of deliveries is basically that, you know, the batsman is standing, the ball is on the leg stump, and from the leg stump how much it is going to move away from the wicketkeeper. Wicketkeeper don't really know. So they have to anticipate those jumps, and they have to be be very agile, and that's something that was not needed. Even Bhairav is not happy with that throw. Why was it required? You're just giving away that single for no reason. So again, I was talking about that wicket keeping, especially when the ball just moves away from that leg stump, and the wicket keeper has to catch it, especially for a medium pacer or a pacer. Anticipation is the key there. Very important. Another one into the slot, trying to go for that Yorker once again. He's making good practice of that Yorkers that he loves to bowl. Good running between the wickets. of a change happening in the field. I think they're getting the deep mid wicket in place. There's a long on, long off, deep covers, short extra covers, short backward point, short third, short square leg. They've also got a short mid wicket. No. Misses the run up, and so he wouldn't bowl that. This is why that player was so important. Just a single here. The fielding has been good. The fielding placements have been good. One more destruction. One more that comes onto the stumps, and one more where the bails lit only to celebrate the wicket. Bhairav, beauty you. And what a bowler, what a special bowler he has been. Just when he knows the right line, the right areas to bowl in, this is the destruction that you can invite when Bhairav is bowling. 2 wickets till now and both clean bowled. Wonderful. Karan Agarwal comes in. One last ball to be bowled in this over of Bhairav. That's a classic shot, and that will be a boundary to end the over. So some smiles for LA Lion with that boundary. 115 for 6 and the end of the over. 116 for 6, and it's the 17th over that is coming now. Oh, that was just difficult to play because the ball did not bounce. Oh God, the wicket is just testing the batters. And another one that is straight to the fielder. Good fielding again from Shamik Shah. That's a good cover up from Veer. Oh, that's wonderful. That's another good shot here. Oh, that's great. That's beauty. Oh, lovely. This is, oh God. Look at the effort, but the ball will still go to the boundary. 123 after 17. Twenty-three for 6 after 17, and it's the wicket-taking machine, Bhairav. Literally, whenever the team wants him to strike the chords for him, he is all up. Always geared, always rolling up his sleeves, and what an effort that SM Fighters has shown today. 124 for 6. It's a great effort that is been put in. Just a couple of more overs to go, but that's okay. I think they are doing fine. They've really bridged that perfect gap. Oh, that's wonderful shot. One bounce into the boundary. Efforts needs to be doubled at the boundary. You cannot give away easy runs like this. Could have been saved, but good shot in the end. Nothing wrong with the ball, nothing wrong with anything, but then this happened. You cannot leave like this. Oh, that's sloppy. Should have been fielded. These are important runs at this stage of the game. Very important runs. You cannot give them away like this. The call is for 2, but it's a good throw that is coming up from the deep. $129 for 6. There are 2 more overs after this, but then How many runs are they getting here? Out is the call. Big call and been given. Another wicket for Bhairav. Oh, he's just making good use and good use of the line that he's bowling, and he's making a habit of picking up wickets at every over. Isn't that the sight you want to watch if you are a supporter of SM Fighters? This is what you want as a fan of SM Fighters. Another one, cross seam, cross angle. Went to play cross bat. He realized that he's got a nick, and that words being shared on a friendly note. Last ball of the over, 130 for 7. And right now they still have 2 overs more to get 10-15 odd runs. Even a 145 is a decent total to defend on this wicket, especially when you have a good bowling attack. Was down 131 for in the air, and it will fall in no man's land. But what a fielding from Vivek. In the air, and yet another single. No, they will convert that single into 2. Goad running between the wickets. That is what you require at this point in time. Couple of balls that have been bowled, and every ball they have just pushed themselves a little more harder to even go for that second one. This time again misfield and they will get a single. .136, which was the target of the first game. We've reached till now in today's day, 136. Lovely bowling, slower one, completely beating the batsman in pace. Some way got it off the way. Couple of deliveries in this over and then you have the last over coming at you. It's all you can expect. Some hammering, some big shots. This one's in the air. Mirish coming under it, but could not get hold of it. But what a slower one. Another single. This has been a good over, especially when you know that a penultimate over is going to be very much aggressive by the batsman's end, but still holding on to your nerves and not giving anything loose is where you score the brownie points. Look at that, another slower one. That's beauty. That's beauty from Mirish. Ending that over with a dot ball. Over of this innings, and who better than Bhairav, who will come out to bowl. 138 for 7 and still more 6 deliveries to be bowled. Last ball, and now then last over of this game. And now then, this is again a wonderful moment. Has gone down in the last over. Impact was, yes, outside off, but the impact in line, it was pitching outside off, but impact and wickets hitting. .138 for 7. .138 for 8, and first ball that leg before appeal. Bhairav, 4 wickets again. At Air India also he took 4 wickets, and today again 4 wickets. Probably now is the chance for him in the last 4 balls of this inning and his spell. He would looking for a fifer, and there is a chance. Look at that, there is a close chance where he can look for a fifer. Three more deliveries to go in this over. 139 for 8. And he's got a fifer. He's got a fifer today. What a spell. Bhairav, beauty you. Every over you expect something from this man, and he delivers. 5 wickets in this one, a fifer to him. The one that he was hunting in the previous match, he got it finally here. Hard work always pays. And he's one delivers, and how. .139 for 9, and a fifer for Bhairav. Couple of deliveries remaining in this over, and a last wicket. walking in. Rajiv is there at the crease and Saurabh joins him, Saurabh Zaveri. Couple of deliveries remaining in this over, and probably he can strike the chords right in the last couple of deliveries. Last wicket there. Onto the leg side, a bit of a misfield there, but that's okay. White ball, and then a single. Lovely figures, 5 for 26. 2 more deliveries in this over. Misses, and they run. 142 and still counting. So that brings us to the last ball of this innings. And an overthrow, but he fell. You cannot take advantage of that overthrow, and that's gonna be the end of the first innings. It's 143, should be 143. $144 runs to win. We'll see you in the second innings very soon. The story has been this: Rishabh Shah 30, Vishal Shah 26, Ankur Zaveri 26, and to start off that, Rupen Zaveri added 22. 23 extras, can you believe it? So if you are talking about a total of 143, 23 out of it are extra. So if you remove that extra, it was just a good clinical performance by the bowlers. We'll be back, and these are the bowling figures, and we'll be back very soon in the second innings. Welcome back to the second innings. Kayan Barucha at the striker's end, Rishabh Shah at the bowler's end and at the non-striker's end. We'll update you in a bit. Vivek Zaveri at the non-striker's end. First ball. $144 to get, a very much doable total, but now important is the bowling strategy as well. Rishabh Shah opens like last time, the bowling end. Kayan Barucha and Vivek Zaveri. Oh, that's on to the pads. That's on to the pads. And the first over, and it creates some excitement. Another one onto the leg side, and he's got a man in the deep at the long on. Kayan takes a single. couple of deliveries still to go, but it's just a good start, I would say, for LA Lions. On the leg side once again. First over gone, and it's 5 runs for no loss. Comes out to bowl. Oh, this one's big, and this one's launched from Kayan Barucha's bat. This is launched and launched big. Taking the aerial route, Kayan Barucha. It's good to see him in action. Good use of the bottom hand, comes into the position properly and just goes for a big one. Another one, that one's in the air, just swings the bat and gets a single as well. Vivek going for that defense. Another one that will go, and that should be into the boundary and into the stands. So the first over was decently bowled, and then it was Saurabh Zaveri who went in for runs, and it's 18 runs for the loss, no loss. Kayan and Vivek. Another one, Saurabh this time, making sure he's bowled a little outside the off stump, and that will be end of 2 overs. 18 runs for no loss. Now then, Rishabh Shah comes back and Kayan Barucha with one more single. Another good timing on that shot, even though if it has not gone to the boundary. He just stood there after that bat that just came in the way, and that opening the face of that bat, and just was still for some time. This is in the air and will fall in no man's land. A long chase, but that's not going to help. And now then, just that Rishabh Shah is good at. And most of the deliveries that we've seen are at a good length today. Rarely a chance where he's given a shorter one for the batsman to hit it. But he's made sure that he's bowling the right lines. But this is not a great delivery. And he waited for the photographers to catch a glimpse of that full toss ball and just swings, not even swings, a short arm jab you can call, and that goes for a boundary. This is the start that they want, and this is the start that they get. Oh, this one kept low, very surprising. Suddenly the ball just dripped down. And that's going to be the end of the over. And after the end of 3 overs, the score is 25. Onto the leg side, and that will have some chase and couple of good runs. Saurabh Zaveri is back, and they're just hunting for a wicket now, because that's the only way they can put the opposition in some pressure. Right now, the way things look, Vivek and Kayan pretty much in control of the situation. And still continues now with the match progressing. Another one that just swings the bat and gets a single. This one's in the air and straight down the ground, long chase, and it's a boundary. Well, now then, thing looks a little pacey when it comes to run scoring. The run chase, the way they've played till now has been very much impactful, especially the way you have to look at a power play or approach the game, especially in the power play overs. He's done exactly that. 4 overs have been bowled and it's 32 runs on the scoreboard. 32. 2 more overs to go for this power play. Kayan wants to go for a run. It could have been possible, but Vivek says no. Let's wait. Hang on. 144 runs to get. That's a wonderful line again. Good bounce, good height, straight landing in the hands of the wicket keeper. The ball just bouncing at the last moment. And it's a wicket that goes down. First wicket, Vivek. And Shamik to enter now. Thick top edge, went in the air. The call was right and easy catch for Rishabh on his own follow through. And a long list of batters still awaiting inside that dugout. and one of them, Shamik Shah, comes to the center. That little bit of inside edge. $112, and looking at the stats, I don't think so SM Fighters would be worrying a lot, because they've got a good power play going on. Last ball of this over, pitched a little up and straight to Saurabh Zaveri. No run there. 5 overs gone. It's 32 for 1. Rishabh Shah in the previous one, and this is the start of yet another over of Saurabh Zaveri. First one sent out to the boundary. Kayan Barucha in top form today, in the air, and one more, smashing it just above the short covers. Wonderful shot there, making full use of that last over of power play. Look at that, comes into the position, good footwork, and just gives himself a little bit of room, and the swing of the bat says the remaining story. Another one in the air, and it's dropped as well. Another try for clearing that 30-yard circle. onto the leg side, and that should be a white ball. Yes, it is. Another one that's straight to the fielder. Shamik Shah has faced 3 balls till now, but another one that he wanted to hit that into the gap, but then beaten with pace. Another slower one. This time it's a long chase. Ankur. Couple of runs added to the total, and that should be the end of the over. 6 overs gone and a power play that has helped SM Fighters get the right in line. 44 runs on the scoreboard, and they need more. 100 in just 84 balls. So not much of a difference to what LA Lions and SM Fighters are right now after the power play. Another one in the air. Probably now these singles will be a constant affair, and with those singles you will have that score building up, because another advantage that they have is they haven't lost a wicket yet. And if this is the way they keep on playing, because both of them are very good players of spin bowling, be it Kayan on one end, be it Shamik Shah on one end. They both are really good players of spin bowling. Couple of deliveries more in this over, but I like the approach of Kayan because it's a big game, almost like a semi-finals that you're playing here. You got to focus on this one, because you win this and you directly enter the finals, and that you will be playing against Sports Wave Kingsmen. So Winning here is important, because once you win here, then your road to finals is all set. That will be happening on 15th of December. The first match that we will witness is the third and fourth place match, and the next one will be the finals on 15th of December right here at this venue, Somaya Ground. 98 needed of 78. There's a long game remaining. Rupen Zaveri has been called into action. Seven overs story. Again, now you need experience. Now you need something that can keep a check, a reality check on the situation, and it's the best time to get Rupen Zaveri. First one onto the leg side. The outfield's quick, and that will be a boundary coming from Shamik's bat. $50 up for SM Fighters. The expression said it all. The moment he hit, he said no need to run for it. Another one in the air, and this will clear the short covers, but then again couple of runs added to the total. Good running between the wickets. The energy has been good, the enthusiasm has been good. A nicely flighted delivery outside the off stump, and that effort to get hold of that catch. Another one straight down the ground, comes towards the long off region. Yet another single here for Shamik, and it's Kayan Barucha. He'll come back on strike. You needed a strong base, and I think that has been easily achieved by now. It's still a long way to go. You can't, have the celebration so early. Couple of dot deliveries, but that's okay as far as you're making sure that nothing is out of your hands, everything is in your control. It's still okay, and this time he swings the bat, and that will be a boundary. What a lovely gap. He has looked always very aggressive, Kayan Barucha, from the time he has come in. What an innings he is playing in a match that is so important for SM Fighters and for LA Lions as well. But innings like this, there were two people guarded, and he still cuts them off and finds a gap. Lovely sweep shot. 57 for 1 after the end of 8. Eight runs, and probably you can target yourself with that 8 runs figure because your current run rate is just above 7. Probably if you try to touch it to 8, you know, it could really help for the next 2-3 overs. First ball sent it to the deep mid wicket only for a single here. $58 for 1. 144 is what you're looking at. More 11 overs to go. Another full toss ball and another gap that he finds. Kyan Bharucha is making a good habit of this now. The full toss ball that he punches and punches so nicely. Oh, look at that. He's almost owned that deep mid wicket region, because I think it's I think third or the fourth shot that he's playing at that region, and he's making it look so easy, even if it is guarded with a mid wicket and a deep mid wicket. That's good thinking. Do not want to take a risk. Sent back by Shamik, and that's the right call you got to make. You're doing well. You're in the right phase of the game. Why you want to hurry things? Oh, that's nicely cut. Straight to covers, but slices the ball towards a squarer boundary. $63 for 1. Couple of more remaining, but important aspect of the game is the way the innings have progressed. After that early wicket of Vivek, Shamik is taking time, but that's okay. You are playing a perfect block. But on the other end, Kyan is very aggressive. 25 ball 39, and that is what you need. That if one batsman on one end is aggressive, the other one can be a little silent and quietly do its job. That is exactly what Shamik is doing, playing the perfect anchor here. Straight down the ground, gets a single. Rishabh Shah at the long on. Another single here. 64 for 1. Just one last delivery remaining in this over. Single affairs, but they're happy with that. 9 overs gone, 65 for 1. Straight to the fielder. Oh, there's a misfield, and that will allow them that single run to be converted into 2. Single run was anyways going to happen, but that misfield allowed them to go for the second one as well. danger. And that is what you call a danger innings. Kyan Bharucha, 42 of 28. And from the time he's come, he's just not stopped. Another one didn't quite time it properly, but will still manage to walk a single. Shamik Shah on the other end has been a wonderful batter. Vishal Shah batted very well and added some important runs to the team. And this one's high up in the air, and how far it has gone. He's dropped the catch, but I think he's hurt himself. And that's not very good sign, because he's one of the key bowlers. One last ball to be bowled. This one's in the air and straight down the ground. Another single for Kyan. We'll be back after a drinks break. needed in 10. That means 60 deliveries remaining and 74 to get. Rajiv Hingu comes to bowl to Kayan Barucha. Now the ends have changed. Will that change the luck as well? This one's again into the gap. There is a long chase here. And Kayan wanted to go for the second one. Rightly sent back by Shamik. I think they are going very easy now. And there's nothing that you need to do anything different. Just continue the pace that in which you are scoring runs. That's a wonderful shot. Long chase. Once again in the air, couple of bounces that will take it to the fielder. And good running between the wickets. Kayan Barucha taking that first run hard so that he can reach to that second one easily. Another one onto the leg side. .76 for 1. 2 more deliveries to go. Onto the leg side, and I think that will be wide. Three more runs I think will be added. Oh no, it's a leg bye given. So 2 runs only, leg byes. A required run rate of 7.20. .78 for 1, and it's the last ball that is coming up. Straight to another misfield, and that will also allow Kayan to go for a single. Slowly and steadily is moving towards that half century milestone mark. 46 in just 34. A lovely strike rate. 11 overs, 79 for 1. Vishal Shah, and this time again onto the offside, bit of a misfield. Kayan wants to go for second, says no Shamik. this is going to be another task in hand for the bowlers, because the ball is going to go wet because of the dew that is there in the outfield. So every ball you have to wipe off that dew and only then bowl, because otherwise you're not will be able to grip the ball properly, and the possibilities are that the ball will slip out from your hands, and then probably a loose delivery can go, and that can go in for runs. So you have to be very careful. If there is little bit of dew also catching up on the ball, you have to make sure that you have to wipe it up and then bowl. Oh, that's lovely. Another one that just dazzled the batsman. No clue where to play that. And this is a good thing that Kyan is doing, to have a little chat with Shamik and just punch the fists and say that everything's all right, you're doing good. Another one that is onto the leg side. Should be a single in the last ball of the over. And that is a big one. And it's a sixer. Wonderful cricket here from Kyan Bharucha. The way he's played throughout has been fantastic. Right from the time he's come, he's shown the aggressive side of Kyan Bharucha today. 36 balls, 53 runs, and one of the innings that you would love to witness. He's got the margins intact, he's got the run rate coming down, and everything that he's done today has been just a treat to watch him play like this. Treat to see the innings in such a manner. (87 for 1) after 12 overs, and still more 8 overs to go. Ayan comes into bowl. The young lad given the responsibility to get some hands on the ball as well. Straight down the ground. I think it was almost, a wide ball, but he chased down that wide ball as well. Gets a single here. Dew factor is the most crucial one that will be a problem for the bowlers to get a grip on the ball properly. Well bowled, Ayan. Another one into the gap and straight to the man there. .55 needed of 45. 89 for 1. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. Yet another delivery, yet another single, and that will bring in Shamik on strike. That's clever cricket, but then it's a wide ball. Wanted to play a scoop behind the wicket keeper. It's been called a wide. Another additional run added to the total. Almost had it. Single to end the over. No, it was a wide ball, so he'll have to practically bowl one more ball. And yes, now single to end the over. 94 for 1 after the end of 13 overs. Welcome back to the live action. 13 overs game have been completed. 144 still the target. Starts off with a wide ball, a big wide towards the leg side. .55 of 39. The story says it all. What an innings. And this one again played it with the spin, and that will go for a boundary. Kyan Barucha, what an innings, what a player. Every time you just look at this wonderful batter, Kyan, you will only have praises for him. What an innings. And the match which was very important for SM fighters, which is still important for SM fighters, to get to that winning runs, because once you get that winning runs, you directly enter the finals. This is almost like a semi-final that has been played, because whoever wins ends up and lands up in the finals. Once more onto the leg side, and the treatment is the same. 2 boundaries back to back First ball is a wide, and 9 runs coming off just 2 deliveries. Very rarest of the scenarios that you see that the required run rate is less than the current run rate, because that's the kind of hammering Kayan Bharucha has done. Waited for it, and on the offside. It's a long one and a long boundary, but I think the ball just suddenly stopped. It won't be a boundary. Couple of runs added to the total, 105 now. Wide ball, long over. Trust me, it's a long over. 3 balls have been bowled, but 2 wides, 2 boundaries, 1 double. 12 runs already in just 3 deliveries. And that's a clean bowl, but what an innings of 65 runs of just 42. Kayan Bharucha, wonderfully done. 107 for 2, and that's gonna be yet another blow to SM Fighters. Shamik is got run out, but another wonderful batter, Romil, will walk in. Another hard hitter of the ball comes in. Romil to join Manan in the center. 36 needed of 36. Wide of that off stump, and smashes down the covers. Couple of runs, because now you have good runners. So those singles will be converted into twos into threes, but then again dew is the problem. So every time the ball is going to go wet, it has to be properly dried with the towel. Nothing much you can do on that. Reality stays as is. That is a wonderful bowling. Just deceived him in pace. Wicketkeeper is the only one who heard something. What is he appealing for? The first run that they have ran hard, and even Hiru has run hard to just ensure and stop that second. And that's again straight to the field. A bit of a misfield there. Will they go for the second one? No, I don't think so. There's no need as well. They're doing well in the center. Romil again hard hitter of the ball, and everything is going ball to wall. 32 runs needed, 31 balls remaining. And these are gifts. That will be a boundary or no. Outfield has turned out to be slow, and that's why you will not find a boundary. So 30 on 30, that's what you require now. Pretty much, if you see from current scenario and the way both these batsmen are playing, I think 30 on 30 is not going to be that much of a challenge unless there is a wicket that goes down. Because wickets is the only criteria where you will find that difficulty. 114 for 3, 15 overs gone, 144 still the target, 30 on 30. Now important thing will be, do they choose the aggressive style of batting, or they will still be happy with singles, bring the match a little more closer, and then try to attack in the end. They have a choice, they need a plan, and I'm sure they are out with the plan that they are out to execute. Just wait and watch what exactly they have in their mind. Well, I don't know about the exact plans, but Romil, the kind of batsman he is always on the front foot, always on the fighter note. Does not believe in keeping quiet for a long time. He wants the noise of the bat connecting the ball in middle and going for those big shots. That is always chosen above anything that is defensive. Oh, this time it's Manan. Goes up in the air, and what a catch. Is it a catch or is it drop? No, it's a catch. What a lovely catch this is. Ran a long way. And this is where the twist in the tail can come in. Manan wanted to go for a big one. Even if it was connected very well, but look at the catch. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely catch. Sahil. This is brilliant effort in the field. Let's look at that wonderful catch once more. It's worth the watch. Swings the bat, ball is in the air, and this. Eyes on the ball. A slight jump. And then mostly keeping his hand in the air so that it looks like a clean catch, and it was a clean catch. Happy and smiling. Even if they don't have anything to right now cheer about, because they're always looking to increase that pressure because of the run rate. And this one is another disaster. Another disaster. 2 on 2, and he's on a hat-trick. Rajiv Hingu. Oh God, this is unbelievable. Sahil, what have you done? What have you done, Sahil? Oh God. Thick top edge. Karan taking an easy catch. Hat-trick ball to be faced by Neeraj. And this one's into the gap. $118 for 5. Couple of deliveries more in this over. 26 on 26. That's another one. Couple of runs, and that should be enough at the moment, says Neeraj. There was another overthrow that actually went, the ball went a little far away, but then again, last ball of this over, 24 needed of 25. Another one sweeps straight to the fielder. Yet another single, and that should be the end of 16 overs. 23 runs needed of 24. 4 overs remaining. Scenario says 23 needed of 24. Starts off with a wide ball, so that means 22 needed of 24. Yet another single here. And that's an easy miss by the keeper. $124 for 5. Onto the pads and a big appeal. No chance there. He wants to review it. I'm not sure whether he wants to review it, but I think he took his chance of taking off the bails as well. Wicket. $126 for 5, and now still there is a lot more in the store. A twist in the tail yet to be unfolded. Two more deliveries to go. 126 for 6. New batsman coming in again, Mahir. This one keeping too low. The match is still anybody's game. You still can't say whose side is looking more heavier. First runs that they have gone to, and second will be as easy that they can. Couple of runs added. Six wickets have gone, and now it is 16 needed of 18 at this moment. Needed of 18. 128 for 6. 16 of 17 now. This is a contest. From where the story started and from where it is now. Oh God, this is such a close matchup. What a semi-finals to witness. Ideally, it's like it's a last game of the league stage, but you still see this as a semi-final because both the teams were on 2 points. Whoever wins this directly lands up in the finals, and so it's a treat to watch a semi-final like that. Just hypothetically making this up, but otherwise, as per the draw, it is the last match of the league stage. (15 on 15). The excitement is up on the sleeves now. Oh God. What a match. What an entertainer. What a nail biter. Into the middle of the bat. He will still manage to get only a single. Wants to go for the second one, but the throw is right in time. And that is what you require. A tight fielding in such moments. A low full toss ball in the air, and not just the catch but the boundary as well. Oh God, if he would have kept body behind the ball, then it would have been the safest way to still keep the match a little more controlled. But this was not only about the catch, but it was also the boundary that he had to save in no control. Gave away a simple chance, and not just the chance, but the boundary at this point in time was way too crucial. Should have stopped it. Straight down the ground. 2 is the call, and 2 it will be. Getting closer and closer to the win. SM Fighters. Eight runs needed of 12. Just 8 runs now. One side you have Romil and one side Mahir. 8 runs needed on 11. What a close encounter. A perfect start to the week. You got Monday blues. You don't have any more when you see a match like this. A lovely shot into the gap. Long chase. And he should be able to make it up. Couple of runs more. Six needed of 10 now. Straight down the ground, and yet another single here. Oh, not just single, they converted that single into 2. And that's another wonderful running between the wickets. Two runs to win. And a misfield. Will they go for the second one as well? The winning runs. And there it is. SM Fighters into the finals. And we'll see you on the 15th of December, where SM Fighters and Sportswave Kingsmen will be playing the final game. And it will be LA Lions and E Puja Blasters playing the third and fourth spot.